Adam, I know it's only 6:15, or rather it is 6:15 instead of 4:30 like it's supposed to be, but it's Sunday, so I decided to come on here a little bit later. What's up? It's your girl Euphoria. It's happened. And oh my god, what's going on with my hair? What's going on with my hair? I need to put more oil in it. How are y'all feeling today? Hope y'all feeling fine. Hope y'all feeling great. Hey, hope y'all feeling grand. Um it's time for me to really get into alignment with the things that are truly here for my assignment. On day 285, I believe, of evolving into a star seed, it's time for us to take accountability for the bullshit that we still allow to propagate in our aura. Now, don't heavy mind. I'm completely human. I love human experiences. However, big on the however. I grant a lot of grace for a lot of people that isn't returned to me. Okay? I went to work yesterday and I worked my ass off, as I should have. I went in there and I tried something brand new and did very good at it, actually. While also networking and marketing for things that I currently do. Meaning, I'm currently a hairstylist. I did a facial on this person, but I also make music. This person happens to also make music. So when he saw that I made music, he was inspired and he said, "You should come fuck with me because I want to see you win. I love what you're doing. It looks good." I felt motivated. The sky was blue. I didn't feel like I got robbed afterwards. I felt like I was like fully myself again. I felt good. I didn't feel like how I feel right now. How I feel right now is like there's this strange ass burning sensation across the back of my head, which I can't stand. Right? And it feels like it's coming from an individual that I call myself dating, which is so strange to me because you would expect the person that you date to make you feel the best, right? Now, this series of our relationship, our dating life, was very highly looked at during the summertime, but eventually it kind of got old and it was like, all right, ain't nobody looking at that no more. Because I turned this into my spiritual awakening. I didn't really care for the clout and all the stuff that came with all the other stuff. Then also people started to realize that this person was a little off. So that changed the vibration and the direction of certain things, of course, because people started looking like, oh. You know how like when you trusted that a person was a certain kind of person, but then you finally realize that they're not that person? But you love them, so you still support them? Yeah, it was kind of like that energy. So I was minding my business, esoterically, spiritually, physically, in all kinds of ways, just minding my business. But still supporting. Not realizing how much of me was coming out of me to support somebody else in that capacity. Now, the thing I'm not so sure of is when in spiritual battle, can you recoup your resources that you've lost? Or if it's just a complete loss and you've just evolved into another version of yourself and you just have to move on. Because I feel like at times I can go back and regain information and ideas that I've lost. But at the same time, it's like, I shouldn't have to fight this much just to be able to navigate. Like, for instance, I mind my business very heavily. Like, I literally just mind my business. I'm very to myself. I'm very, like, in my box, but also, extroverted in a sense of, like, when it's time to go out and be myself, I'm myself. Like, I'm 100% me. Can't nobody else say that I'm somebody else, or I, like, copy nobody else. Like, I literally just do me. A lot of the times I'll catch that people are studying me and copying off of me, seeing what I know. And it's cool to be a leader, but it's like when you're not even given the credit for being a leader, it's like, it makes you really question, because you like, I know that what I'm standing for is for the betterment of all. But for some odd reason, I just can't seem to get the traction from the people who believe in the same thing. It's like I go around people who believe in the same thing as me, and it seems like they want to downplay me, and I'm just looking like, well, shoot, if y'all ain't gonna give me no home over here, I might as well go on back to the other side. You right. Go on, I'm gonna go back over here, because it ain't no way for me to exist over here. You feel me? Like, and when you get on your spiritual journey, yeah, it's all about you, but you need no one, no nothing in the face of the planet, no organism on the face of the planet does anything by itself. Everything's an ecosystem. When it comes to the Chesapeake Bay, the blue heron is there, is eating the fish is eating the algae is eating the scum. The scum is produced from the waste. The waste comes from all the organisms eating whatever they eat, like plankton and stuff, and fecal matter. It's a whole ecosystem. So it's like, if one aspect of that whole entire system is broken down, you can end up losing a whole ecosystem, a whole dimension, a whole reality, a whole family, a whole city. Now, I say this because I wonder a lot of times if the fight that I'm fighting is, one that's truly supported by people outside of myself. Like, I'll see people online where it seems like we got the same views, but it's like when it comes down to it, it's like, where y'all at? How y'all moving? Y'all really got my back? Y'all really fuck with me? Then it's like people who will play that role. I find that crazy, because it's like, let me get out of my emotions. Yesterday, I left from working hard, in the area I was not familiar of, and I felt so comfortable in an area I've never been from before. It was the strangest shit because I felt so comfortable there. Now that probably was an illusion, right? Because they probably was trying to get me out the way. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. It was flies everywhere, flies landing on everything. It definitely gave the air and the essence of death and disorder. But for some odd reason, when I left, I felt good. I think it's because the people who were there, they appreciated what I brought to them, right? Now, that's why this is why I'm highlighting this. It felt like death and disorder there. There was so many flies there. There was so much dog shit everywhere. It smelled bad. But when I left, I felt so safe. Like, even through the process of getting locked in with that community, I felt so safe. And I'm highlighting and bringing it up because when I moved to my apartment 5 years ago, when I was getting locked in with that community and I was getting, accustomed to their ways and things when I first moved in my apartment, I felt so safe. The people that made me feel unsafe were the people who was my family, my child's father, things of that sort. Things that they were doing, energies they were projecting at me made me feel unsafe. So through your spiritual journey, you're going to have moments where you go into complete wilderness and you're going to feel more safe in the wilderness than you do at home. And that's the part of the journey that they don't want you to know, because the people at home, 9 times out of 10, because you weren't aware of what they were doing, were taking advantage of you, and they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to become aware of the fact that without you, their whole entire orchestrated lifestyle doesn't even exist. There's no way that I, person who I am today, should have felt more comfortable in a stranger's neighborhood than I did in the neighborhood of the man who's supposed to be my future husband. There's no way or no reason that should have occurred. There's no reason why, if I'm with you, I feel safer not with you. And if you can't explain to me and break down what's exactly going on and what's taking place based on, how I ask questions, and my spiritual awareness levels, and you know me, why wouldn't you tell me what's going on so I know how to move? Why are we not communicating? You feel me? No. So it's a point in your journey where you just start realizing, like, everybody not who they claim to be. And we probably realized this long ago, but again, you can feel way more safe with strangers than you can sometimes with your own folks. Because those strangers appreciate what you bring. They got gratitude, they got a different kind of heart, they got a different kind of heart posture, they was raised different. Whereas the people who's supposed to love you, you're looking like, well, one, when I went out there, why you ain't keep me safe? Two, if you know what it do, why you still got me out here having to make moves where it's putting us at risk of our safety or anything like that? If you really got my back like you say you do. 3, what's really the tea? It's like, it be people like me who be so intelligent, so like able to really like defend ourselves. It's almost like they put us in situations like this to test our strength. Humiliation ritual after humiliation ritual after humiliation ritual, just to try to humble us. And it's like, you can't humble me because I'm chosen to do God's work. Like, I ain't come here to do nothing crazy. It ain't my goal to come and tear nobody's wife down, tear nobody's girlfriend down. If that's your wife, that's your girlfriend, let me know. I'll be out the way. You know? You got daughters, I understand. I respect you. But it's starting to seem like, I mean, they say the wall's closing in. Don't it start to feel like it? I'm like, I feel that, but it's just like something telling me like it's y'all's will, it's not God's will. Because God wouldn't keep waking me up from these dreams. The craziest stuff. I went to sleep last night and I had somebody, girlfriend or something, walk up to me in my dream. I was playing with the kids outside. I was taking pictures. It was like a bustier, a lingerie bustier or something that I was like designing for Halloween. And I had some cats pose with it, looking at the cat eyes to make it like look more, you know, cool. Like to give it some kind of like theme because it's Halloween themed or whatever. And girl walked up to me. She's like, "So who are you? Because you're always in my car. I need to know who you are. Like, why are you always in my stuff?" And the kid was like, "She's only been here for like an hour. She just got here. Like, what's the problem?" Like, but no, she's just always in my car and my stuff. I'm just trying to understand. And then I woke up and I felt so calm. I woke up with the calmest calm I ever woke up with. Like, I never felt so calm when I woke up in my life. But then I started thinking, I'm like, hold on. What she mean I'm always in her car? In her brain, like I'm riding her dick, like I'm on her line, like, you know, that's what it gave me. So when I'm in this dream and I'm listening to this girl talking about something, I'm always in her way, I'm always on her line, I'm always like riding her. I'm like, I don't even know you. I think I know who you are, but I'm like, why are you addressing me like this in my dream? I mean, it's daytime where she at, and it's nighttime and I'm sleeping where I'm at. So I'm like, so we also live in different time zones, so I really don't know who you are. You know? It was just really weird to me that this girl was walking up to me asking me who I was and why I'm always in her dream. So then I started trying to do like a little bit of, you know, cleansing of my nerves and my lymph system. And I realized it was this thing that was like pulling on the back of my head. I was just thinking to myself like, it sounded to me like you on my line. So I'm minding my business. Unless somebody I know, because they did something to me, locked me in with your system to give me a better feeling. But that's something you can't really hold against me. He did me dirty and he trying to give me a home. Well, I guess he chose you. But that's not my fault. You took it over him, not me. See, when you get into these spiritual streets for real, stuff is a lot more deeper than you think. People just saying hi to you is a lot more thing. It's like it's way deeper than you think. It's not just somebody saying hi. It's somebody trying to have access to a part of your body so they can stay current. So that's why people like me, we be so protective of our space. But, you know, like I said, some odd reason I was more comfortable around a bunch of strangers yesterday than I was with the person I'm talking to. So I'm just like, something didn't feel right about that. I don't like that not one bit. Anywho, let's get to this reading. Oh. Okay, take this leap of faith full card. Take this leap of faith full card. Become a student. Ancestor help at the bottom of the deck. Trickster spirit, though, be careful. That's why the ancestor protective spirit was at the end of the deck. You're considered to be a never-ending life source of energy, but watch it because it's really not you, it's really your kids. So watch your kids' energy. You know what I'm saying? The tower finna come. Now, this is all due to some love at first sight, though. The high priestess, the psychic, the magi, is dealing with some selfish ass person who don't want to share their pentacles or pentacles. And this is leaving her in an uphill battle, a sword fight, basically. And this was a Wheel of Fortune situation. This was destiny. This was something that was meant to happen, meant to be. Couldn't have been avoided. It was predestined for this to happen. That's why God gave you so much strength to make sure you could get through it. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough battle. It's gonna be one for the books. Like, seriously, like, if you are this person, please write a story. Please write a book. I'm in the process of writing my second book. Well, really my third, because I did an ebook before, but then I also did a book. It's on Amazon right now, Healing Yourself from Herpes, A Journey of Spiritual Renewal. So now this book is going to be called Road to Euphoria. Okay, first card out, we got the Death card, so rebirth. We also got a love offer. And then we got 10 of Cups. Excuse me. People love to call you an energy vampire, but look at this. You see this? All this yawning and stuff. Like, come on now. It's going to be a very big transformation. You're going to get your wings. But there was some backstabbing and betrayal and government officials in the background the entire time she was going through this transformation. Because you're going through this portal and people don't want you to leave. Your energy is needed here. Your spirit is telling me you belong somewhere else. Just because your spirit is needed somewhere don't mean you belong there. Yeah, because you keep on getting 10 of swords. Meanwhile, you actually the whole ass empress. You really an empress. And you get a 10 of swords because you in a place where you don't belong. Ace of swords, that's the truth. What's up to y'all? If y'all here, subscribe to the channel. Because you've been trapping death. Because people have been sending death threats to you and everything else. And you just keep trapping it and getting over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You keep on beating them at their own game. And that's why they keep on coming after you. One more spirit. One more. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Trying to ruin everything for you. For their own personal gain. See this offer they making you? You already got the whole ocean and you on your journey up. They got dry land and a snake and some cups. What you want with dry land when you got the whole ocean? That was my ocean before I gave it to you. Or you gave it to me and then you lost out because God told you to stay with me and you went somewhere else. How are you mad at me? And here we have the child who trapped death. It's probably the best person to get this job done. Yet nobody knows it. And this person will create peace for all communities. It wouldn't just be self-service or self-centered around them. They do it for everybody. Bonus card. It's going to be a celebration because it is. A Knight of Cups is watching. And a Queen of Cups. Let's do the deck breakdown. This is where I tell you if you play the lottery, what numbers to play. Okay, origins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for your origins, your fire, and that origin starts off with love at first sight. Tells you to now be careful of your kid because people are trying to get you to go through a portal. There's going to be a big transformation, but you just want peace and harmony, and this child keeps on tricking and avoiding death in some way, somehow. So people trying to push you into it early with death magic. The kid is keeping you safe because the kid is like, nah, not my mama. As they should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Your kids protect you more than you know. I hope that you guys, if you're here, you learn to honor your kids and give them protection. Like, if you want to keep yourself safe, just imagine putting a bubble around your baby. That will make all the stress in your life go away because you are keeping your kids safe. When you keep your kids safe, when you keep your kids safe, you keep yourself safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 5. So again, you're seen as a never-ending source of energy. This is for your soul, for the cups, right? Your soul cups. Your soul is seen as a never-ending source of energy. You're connected to the Most High. Because of that, people want to give you these offers. This King of Cups wants to be your blessing, igniting shining armor, because they feel like they're the best one to get the job done. Pentacles 1, 2, 3, 4. But somebody's selfish with their money. Has been a trickster spirit, but they want you to be a student and follow them while they give you this offer. The offer is pretty much to be up underneath them and do whatever they say. I want to follow you and do what you say. You could be my sensei. You could be my something boy. You could be my sensei. I want to follow you and do what you say. You could be my master boy. You could be my sensei. Yeah, that song. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for the mind, air. A lot of battles are coming up. Like, seriously, a lot. But you have a man who has tricked death out of winning. A soldier. And that's the truth. Want to move around? You might want to, You can trap death. That's the truth. This backstabbing, betrayal stuff that you got going on, if you want to get rid of that, you got to follow him. Simple as that. But be careful because there's a lot of deception covered in there that they don't want you to know about. A lot of behind the scenes deals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got a lot of strength. That's your fortune to be strong because you are a high priestess. You have to take this leap of faith to become an empress though. And this rebirth will definitely help you come down to earth, but not like down. You know what I'm saying? It will inspire you and sponsor you into a new perspective of being a human after a rebirth, after a spiritual awakening. Yeah, it's time for you to sit down and reflect about stuff. Winter solstice popped up. Movement. So stay moving. Don't ever get stagnant. And new moon brings you a promise of love at first sight. I don't know what the new moon bringing me, but yeah. It says it's gonna bring y'all a relationship. If you want the relationship, is that if it's not a relationship, then it's gonna be like a new job, a new something. But there's your wake up call. Okay. to get to it. Like there's nothing to it. All right, last deck to clarify and we get out of here because, yeah, I'm getting a headache. So I just got a vision of somebody saying, how many more hours are we going to be on this plane? He said, it's not a flight. We just up here for good. It's like somebody riding in the plane for eternity. Could you imagine that? Like your life, you'd be stuck in a plane for the rest of your life. Like you sitting there like on a plane, like wonder, oh, when this flight gonna be over with? It's like this flight's never over with. We're on a flight for eternity. I don't know why I just saw that. Yeah, someone's in spiritual poverty right now. Because you have a gift. Somebody's concerned about some actual money and a relationship. Take that how that resonates. You don't have to be the person in a relationship. You could be an onlooker. Yeah, your occupation is to just simply be a star seed. Just be marvelous and be a star like who you are. The more you do that, the better you'll be. Excuse me. You're ascending and they keep trying to stop it. I see what's going on now. Cause somebody else, if you get up, they're gonna have a health concern. If you get where you need to go, somebody else gonna have a health concern and they don't want that, so they keep trying to block you from going where you're supposed to be going. Yeah, somebody sees you elevate and they don't want you to elevate because they see where you actually like. Yeah, it's been a false narrative put out recently about who you are, what you carry, what you can see, whether you fake or not, who can see you, who you really be with, who you been fucking with, all your stuff. Like, something about you has been put out that's real, real false. Like, real, real false. Ooh, look at that. Zoomed in my face. It's real, real false. Look, the perfect time to zoom in. It's real, real false. It's real, real false. Somebody put something out real, real false about you. Let me see. Regarding your house and where you're supposed to be at, where you're supposed to be at, living at, your level, your spiritual ascension, your spiritual awakening, where you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to be with, where you live at, spiritually, not just physically, but spiritually, like who you really are. There's been a false narrative put out about you. I don't know who started it, but I feel something in my root chakra that feel very unbalanced, and I don't know where it's coming from. But somebody did that shit. Let me feel. Oh shit. Yeah, a lot of people did some abuse. For somebody who simply just work hard and labors really well. They've been abusing this person. For their abundance. Opposition still getting their ass beat though. The courthouse brought some kind of endings to certain things. And this is a manifestation because it's crazy because it's coming from your supposed soulmate. They're the ones causing you destruction. I guess they want a different soul contract. Shit, crazy out here, B. I pray that this is something you going through, that you get past it. You got an achievement coming up. I pray that if that's something that you're going through, though, that you get past it. Because spiritual warfare is something else. So, yeah, keep moving on. You don't deserve that at all. You probably are this mature woman, or might be coming from a mature woman divinating on you. Causing conflict between your relationship. Because they got animosity. Because they see that you just simply going to be with your Ice King in the distant future. And they don't want that. Because that X's them out the story and makes them a non-motherfucking factor. And that's why they put out these fake narratives about you. Whoo, child. I pray that this message helps somebody out. I saw when we went up, we had like 20-something people in the room. I haven't done that in a long time because I really haven't been paying attention to like going up to where I'm supposed to be at, because I really like been distracted with being down here on the ground instead of like really going where I'm supposed to grow. I'm supposed to be at, you know. So, like I said, I pray that y'all get y'all I pray y'all get what y'all need so that y'all could get where y'all gotta go. Cause I don't wish homelessness spiritually or physically or mentally on anybody. Being homeless, period, on any level of frequency is not okay. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Y'all be gods. Remember, here on this platform, you are heard, seen, and loved. Remember, always have peace, love, hair grease, and everything in between. Because these are tools in your body to help you manifest your dreams. I'm sorry that somebody messed up my hair. My twist out was looking real bum, but also the humidity and the rain just like came and threw me off. So next time you see me, I might have my hair braided up. Because, yeah, the weather trying to do its thing, and I don't really like it. Yeah, it was cool having this wild girl hair before. For summertime, when you can put a lot of oil in your hair and it's cool, but like wintertime, oil equal clogged pores. So like, no, we're not doing that. So I love having all this wonderful hair, but God, it's too much during the wintertime. Everybody know wintertime is when you're supposed to fly on. But I gotta get up out of here, y'all. Peace, love, hair grease, and everything in between. Because these are tools in your body to help you manifest your dreams. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Because you got you. I love you. Peace.